evening, I'm Jackie Spade. The price of flour will increase on Friday. The Commerce Commission made the announcement today, attributing the increase to prolonged droughts in the USA and Australia, which have restricted the production and supply of wheat. But as Roland Karoy reports, there's also some good news for consumers.
According to the Commerce Commission, the price of flour began rising in June this year.
The price changes at the wholesale level are as follows. Baker's flour, the price will increase up to 7%. Depends on the product, the line item. Normal flour prices will increase by up to 3%. Sharps, the prices will increase by up to 5%.
And that's not the only increases announced today.
So kerosene price, it increases from $1.81 per litre to $1.84. And diesel price increases from $2.21 per litre to $2.28.
These price hikes basically mean that consumers will need to fork out more money for flour, which is part of the consumption basket of almost every household in Fiji. And of course for petroleum, which according to the Commerce Commission plays a critical role in the growth of the economy. But there is some good news. For consumers, a reduction in the price of cooking gas, and for the building industry, a significant decrease in the price of steel.
We are happy to announce that for both the grade 300 and 500, the prices have reduced by 4.82%. There's a significant further reduction in LPG prices. The 4.5 kg cylinder, there's a reduction from $16.99 to $15.12, 11% reduction. For the 12 kg cylinder, there's a reduction in retail price from $45.31 to $40.32. Again, 11% reduction.
All new prices come into effect on Friday. Roland Karoy, FBC News.
Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama has sent a message of building our future for Fiji Day. He says it's a day for celebration, to join hands and commemorate the things that bind us together, and a wonderful opportunity to reflect on our past, our present, and our future. The Prime Minister adds a common and equal citizenry is the only foundation on which a modern democratic Fiji can rest. As we celebrate tomorrow, he's asked that we pause for a moment to reflect on what the country we all call home means to us and what each of us can do to help build a better Fiji for all. This year marks the 42nd anniversary of our independence, and the Western Division kicked off celebrations in Lautoka today. Christopher Chand reports.
Hundreds of students and people from all walks of life marched through Lautoka, joining in the celebrations, painting the city blue. Fiji became independent from British rule, but in the last 42 years, all has not been plain sailing.
The last 42 years is now history, and that we cannot change and control our past, but can only ponder as a country the many challenges endured in our development and progress as a nation, politically, economically, and socially.
Racial and ethnic divide had long been an issue in the country that has endured many political upheavals in its short history.
Indeed, our past have shown that we have strayed from the path of tolerance, mutual respect, goodwill, and understanding. We have shown disrespect to our moral values and equal disrespect to the existence of our own neighbors.
Living in unity with all citizens of Fiji will in the end make us stronger as a nation.
To rebuild and mend bridges across the divide, irrespective of race, color, or creed, is ever so important and wanting. Our diversity as a nation is our source of strength, for no man is an island.
While our future may look promising, we must remember our history and what Fiji Day really means. Christopher Chand, FBC News.
There is a need to move forward on a united front to ensure the prosperity of the nation. Labour Minister Chone Usumate made the statement at the Suva Civic Centre this morning as part of the Fiji Day celebrations. Fosita Kotewasawasa reports.
The chief guest wasted no time in delivering a message of unity to all that turned up at Civic Centre today.
One of our greatest tragedies in the past has been all the coups that we've had. Because of the coups, And because of these ways in which we see ourselves as being different, it has led to a lot of people going overseas.
Usamate says more needs to be done to ensure that the country is on a positive path to economic growth and development.
You can see what the value of somebody is, not by just what they say, but by what they do. Your values, I can read these values. I can read these values and you will say these are fantastic values. But how do I know that they are your value or not your value? By seeing what you do.
Meanwhile, FBC News took to the streets of Suva today to find out what Fiji Day meant to the people and how they will be celebrating Fiji Day tomorrow.
With my friends, we'll do the logo.
Fiji Day, we'll be taking our family around
Albert Park. With my son, we'll be celebrating it there tomorrow.
It was a day when Fiji get independent day.
For tomorrow, the family has decided to come together for a logo.
It means a lot to me, like all of us Fijians will be reuniting together, spending the day together, family, with your family especially.
Happy Fiji Day!
Fiji Day celebrations started in all other centers today, and for those in Suva, Albert Park will be the venue for celebrations tomorrow. Wasita Kotewaswasa, FBC News.
Permanent secretaries have been directed by Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama to visit special schools as part of the Fiji Day celebrations today. FBC News caught up with Information Ministry Permanent Secretary Sharon Smith-Johns, who was at the Gospel School for the Deaf. Smith-Johns says this was their effort to reach out to the community and celebrate with them. The surprise visit by government officials brought smiles to the 50 students studying at the school.
All of us can contribute towards our Fiji. Even when each of us have our own disabilities, we can still contribute to growing Fiji.